Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak English with Confidence. I'm Emma, and I'm truly happy you're here today. Wherever you're listening from, your home, your car, your classroom, or your phone, this moment is for you. You chose to show up, and that already means you're moving forward.
And I'm Daniel. We're so glad you decided to spend these minutes with us. We know learning English isn't always easy. Some days you feel excited, and some days you feel tired or unsure. But just by pressing play, you've taken another step toward your goal, and that matters.
This podcast is your safe space, a place where mistakes are welcome, a place where you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to speak fast. You don't need to know everything. You only need one thing, the courage to try.
Here we grow together. We practice together. We build confidence one word at a time. Every episode is designed to help you feel stronger, clearer, and more comfortable with English in real life.
Whether you're learning for work, for school, for travel, or for your dreams, remember this: your voice matters, your story matters, and your English journey is unique and powerful.
And today, we're sharing one simple, powerful word that can truly change everything, not just in English, but in life.
This word can turn someday into today. It can turn dreams into action.
And that word is coming right now.
Have you ever looked at yourself and said, "Tomorrow I will change. Tomorrow I'll wake up early. Tomorrow I'll practice English. Tomorrow I'll be better, stronger, more confident." And then tomorrow arrives and nothing changes. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and that promise you made to yourself slowly fades.
If that's you, listen carefully. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are not broken. You don't fail because you can't. You fail because you don't have one small system to carry you forward.
And that one missing piece is not motivation. It's not talent. It's not luck. That one thing is routine.
Before we explain what that really means, before we tell you how routine can change your English and your life, we want you to pause for a moment. Watch this short story, because in this story, you might see yourself.
There was a boy named Adam. Every day, he stood on one side of a river. On the other side was his dream: confidence, success, a better life. Adam said, "One day I'll cross." But the river felt wide. The bridge felt long. So he waited. One morning, Adam placed one stone in the water. The next day, he placed another. One stone every day. People laughed. "That bridge will take years," they said. But Adam didn't stop. Day by day, stone by stone, a path began to form. One morning, Adam looked down and realized he was already crossing. He didn't change in one day. He changed because he showed up every day. That bridge you saw in the story, that slow path built one stone at a time, that bridge is your routine. It's not loud, it's not dramatic. It doesn't change everything in one day, but it changes everything over time.
One small action every day. 5 minutes. One page. One sentence. That's how confidence is built. Not in one big moment, but in many quiet ones.
Routine is not about being perfect. It's not about never missing a day. It's not about doing everything right. It's about showing up, even when you feel tired, even when you feel slow, even when you feel unsure. Again and again and again.
And when English becomes part of your routine, not something you hope to do, but something you simply do, you stop waiting for confidence. You stop asking, "Am I ready?" Because confidence doesn't arrive first. Confidence grows inside you.
Now it's your turn. Let's make this powerful word, routine, part of your own life. Say it with me. Routine.
Good. Now let's use it in a simple sentence together. English is part of my routine.
One more time, slowly and clearly. I build my future with my routine. Notice how just saying it makes it feel real. That's the magic of routine. It turns words into action.
Let me give you a few examples of how small routines change the game. 5 minutes of reading English every morning. Writing one sentence in a notebook after lunch. Listening to an English podcast on your way to work. These are tiny habits, but repeated every day, they grow into something huge.
Yes, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Even if you miss a day, just start again tomorrow. Routine is about consistency, not perfection.
Think of your English like a plant. Water it a little every day and it will grow strong. Skip a week and it slows down, but it can recover if you keep showing up.
Now it's your turn, listeners. This is one of the most important parts of our episode, actually speaking English out loud. Don't just listen, participate. Let's make the word routine real in your life.
Exactly. First, let's say the words slowly together. Routine.
Say it again. Really feel the word. Routine.
Great! Now let's use it in a simple sentence. Repeat after me slowly. English is part of my routine.
Perfect. One more time, but a little slower so you can really feel each word. English is part of my routine.
Fantastic! Now let's try another sentence that connects your routine to your goals. I build my future with my routine. Say it slowly with me. I build my future with my routine.
Beautiful. Did you feel how powerful that sounds when you say it slowly and clearly? That's the key. Pronunciation and repetition help your brain remember new words and ideas.
Now let's make it personal. I want you to create your own sentence using the word routine. It can be about anything: English, work, exercise, or studying. For example, learning English is my daily routine. My morning routine makes me productive. I follow a routine to stay healthy. Take a second to think and repeat your own sentence.
Excellent. You see, listeners, when you speak your sentences out loud, your brain starts linking English words to real-life actions. That's how language becomes natural, not just something you memorize from a book.
Let's practice one more time together. I'll say a sentence slowly and you repeat it after me. My routine helps me grow every day.
Wonderful. One more powerful reminder. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you stumble or mispronounce a word, it's okay. The important thing is to show up and say it. That's exactly what builds confidence and makes your routine effective.
And here's a bonus tip. Try to repeat these sentences 3 times a day: morning, afternoon, and evening. Each repetition strengthens your memory and makes English a natural part of your day. Say it with me one last time, slowly and clearly. English is part of my routine. I build my future with my routine. My routine helps me grow every day.
Beautiful. Listeners, if you do this regularly, your English skills won't just improve, they'll become part of who you are. That's the magic of connecting words to action. All right, listeners, it's time for one of our favorite parts of the podcast, our vocabulary boost. Today, we're going to learn 5 super useful words you can use in your daily routines. These words will make your English sound more natural, confident, and powerful. And don't worry, we're going to practice them together so you can say them out loud and remember them.
Yes. First word, hydrate. It means to drink enough water to keep your body healthy. For example, you can say, I hydrate every morning. Now, listeners, repeat after me, slowly. I hydrate every morning.
Perfect. Hydrate is simple, but it's super common in daily life. You can also say, I hydrate after a workout, or I drink water to hydrate myself. Next word, wind down. This means to relax and prepare for the evening or sleep. Example, I wind down before bed by reading a book or listening to music. Repeat after me. I wind down before bed.
Awesome. This word is so useful because it helps you describe how you end your day calmly. Other examples are, I wind down with herbal tea, or I like to wind down after work. Our third word is sluggish. It describes how you feel when you're low on energy, tired, or slow. Example, I avoid feeling sluggish after lunch by eating something light. Say it with me. I avoid feeling sluggish after lunch.
Exactly. You can also use it like this. I feel sluggish if I skip breakfast, or heavy food makes me sluggish. It's a great word to talk about your energy levels during the day.
Next word is regroup. It means taking a moment to organize your thoughts or get ready for the next task. Example, I regroup after breaks to focus on my work. Repeat with me. I regroup after breaks to focus on my work.
Perfect. You can also say, I regroup before starting a big project, or I need to regroup after a busy morning. It's very natural in English and makes you sound professional and organized.
And finally, our fifth word, knock out. This is an informal phrase meaning to finish or complete something efficiently. Example, I knock out my tasks before lunch. Repeat after me. I knock out my tasks before lunch.
Yes. Other examples include, I knocked out all my homework, or I want to knock out my emails quickly. Using this word makes your English sound natural and confident. It's very common in everyday conversation.
So, listeners, let's review all 5 words together slowly and say a full sentence with each one. Hydrate. I hydrate every morning. Wind down. I wind down before bed. Sluggish. I avoid feeling sluggish after lunch. Regroup. I regroup after breaks. Knock out. I knock out my tasks.
Beautiful. Using these words daily makes your English feel real, practical, and confident. Try adding 1 or 2 of these words to your routine today. Even small steps make a big difference over time.
And remember, the goal is not to memorize all the words at once. It's to use them naturally in your daily life so they become part of your routine. Now, let's talk about something very important. Why routine works. Many people think routines are boring or repetitive, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Routine is not boring. Routine is freedom. Routine is control over your life.
Yes, when you have a routine, you don't have to decide everything every day. You free up your mind from endless choices. You can focus on the things that really matter: your English, your goals, your growth. Even small actions matter. Showing up every day, even for 5 minutes, builds mental strength, focus, and confidence.
Let me give you a picture to make this clearer. Imagine your English is like a plant. Every day, you water it with practice. 5 minutes of reading, a short sentence, or listening to a podcast. These are the drops of water that nourish your skills.
If you skip a day, the plant doesn't die. It slows down, yes, but it recovers if you return tomorrow. And if you keep showing up day after day, week after week, that plant grows strong, tall, and healthy. The same goes for your confidence. Every small, consistent action, every word you speak, every sentence you write, is a drop of water that strengthens your English and your self-belief.
And here's the secret most people miss. Growth doesn't happen in huge leaps. It happens quietly, invisibly, every day. That's why routines feel small and ordinary at first, but over time, they become extraordinary.
So today, let's make a promise. No matter how busy you are, no matter how tired you feel, you will show up for your routine. Even 5 minutes counts. Even one sentence counts. And remember, every time you practice, you are not just learning English. You are building focus. You are building confidence. You are building a version of yourself that is unstoppable.
Listeners, routine is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It's not magic, it's consistency. And consistency is the secret of every successful person in the world.
So start today. Water your English plant. Show up, repeat, grow. You might not see it immediately, but 1 month from now, 3 months from now, you'll look back and see just how far your routine has taken you. All right, listeners, it's time for something exciting, our real-life mini challenge. This is where we turn everything we've learned today into action, because knowing about routine is one thing, but actually doing it is what changes your English and your life.
Yes, and don't worry, this challenge is simple. It's not about doing hours of work or feeling stressed. It's about small, consistent actions that fit into your day. Here's your 3-step daily routine challenge.
Step 1. Morning. Spend 5 minutes reading or listening in English. It can be a short article, a podcast, or even your favorite story in English. The key is to do it first thing in the morning, so your brain is fresh.
Start small. 5 minutes is enough. Don't worry about understanding every word. Just read, listen, and absorb. Even small exposure every day grows your vocabulary, pronunciation, and confidence over time.
Step 2. Afternoon. Write one sentence in English. It can be about your day, your goals, or something you learned. For example, I practiced English today and I feel more confident. Or, I drink water to hydrate every morning. Or, I build my future with my routine.
The goal here is action. One sentence doesn't seem like much, but written practice helps you remember words, sentence structure, and builds your writing confidence. And remember, consistency beats intensity every time.
Step 3. Evening. Review one word you learned today. Say it out loud, write it, use it in a short sentence. For example, the words from today's episode: hydrate, wind down, sluggish, regroup, knock out.
Even just one word a day can create massive growth over time. By reviewing in the evening, you reinforce what you learned in the morning and afternoon. Your brain locks in the word and it starts becoming part of your daily routine.
So here's the full challenge for you listeners. 1. Morning, 5 minutes reading or listening in English. 2. Afternoon, write one sentence in English. 3. Evening, review one word learned. Do this for 7 days, and you will already notice a difference in your confidence and comfort with English.
And here's the best part. This is simple, practical, and repeatable. Even if you're busy, tired, or stressed, these tiny actions fit into any schedule. Consistency is the real secret. Little actions every day beat huge effort once in a while.
Start today, listeners. Commit to your 7-day challenge. Show up for yourself and watch your English and your confidence grow. So, today's lesson is simple but powerful. Choose one action and make it your routine. It could be speaking, writing, listening, or reading, whatever moves you forward.
Your routine is your bridge. Step by step, day by day, you'll cross it and reach your goals.
Remember, it's not about speed. It's about showing up consistently and letting small actions add up.
Before we finish today's episode, let's remember this. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a magic trick. You just need one small routine and the courage to show up every day.
Think about it. 5 minutes of English today, 10 minutes tomorrow, and little by little, you'll see real progress. It's the quiet, repeated actions that create big results over time.
Routine doesn't just improve your English. It builds confidence. It builds focus. It builds a life where you feel in control of your time and your future.
So start small. Write one sentence, read one paragraph, speak one phrase. Do it every day. And then watch what happens in a month, in 3 months, in a year.
Confidence doesn't appear magically. It grows inside you, stone by stone, day by day, just like Adam in the story, just like your routine.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Speak English with Confidence. We hope you feel inspired, motivated, and ready to take action.
Remember, your journey is yours. Start today. Build your routine and let your confidence grow. Naturally.
See you next time, and keep speaking, keep learning, and keep growing.
See you next time, and keep speaking, keep learning, and keep growing.